So Halloween. We all love Halloween. Well, most of us love Halloween.
Yes.
We love Halloween.
Yes.
We absolutely love Halloween. But do you know the history of Halloween?
Where it originated, how it became what it is today.
All the things like that. Yeah. That's what we're going to discuss. So let's go. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. Halloween.
Yes. Halloween, Samhain, All Hallows Eve, all of it.
Happy Halloween, because we're putting this out on Halloween Day, so...
Happy Halloween. Happy Samhain. Happy All Hallows Eve. Happy All Saints Day.
The fact that Halloween is like on a Tuesday. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? It's in the middle of the week. Whatever day it is today, that's the day it is. I always hate that.
Yeah.
Like, Halloween...
It feels like it should be like a Friday.
Yeah, really.
Right?
We've already celebrated all the stuff by now, and
yeah,
because our town is dumb and we don't do trick or treat on Halloween night.
Trick or treat's on the last Friday of the month. It doesn't matter when Halloween is. I don't get it.
Don't like that. But anyway, so happy Halloween. Hope your festivities are fun. Will be fun.
Yes, happy spooky time.
Yes.
It's the favorite time of year. Yeah.
And then officially tomorrow becomes Christmas. I'm joking. It's already been Christmas. They're already
don't expect the same excitement from us at Christmas time.
Putting the 4th of July shit out, don't you know?
Right.
God. Okay, so we're going to start with a little history of Halloween.
Yeah. So
I want you to go first because mine kind of comes within yours, kind of.
Okay.
So you go for it.
So Halloween really originated in Ireland about 2,000 years ago with the Celtics, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of Samhain. I've probably talked about it a few times because it's something I celebrate myself. It's one of the pagan Sabbats, one of the important days of the year, and the Irish, the Celtic culture back years ago started. They celebrated the end of summer and harvest time, but also, honored the dead and the fact that the veil is thinner at that time, and the bridge between the two worlds, and that the dead can get through easier. So they would honor the dead, and they would have bonfires and harvest festivals and big feasts and do little rituals and ceremonies and all kinds of nature stuff. And they believed that not only like the spirits of their ancestors, but also like fairies and things like that were able to get through more. And then like the Gaelic festival for the summer's end, that was a big, so it started that with that, 2,000 years ago, I want to say. Excuse me. But when the Irish potato famine became a thing and they had to flee.
Excuse me, the what?
The Irish potato famine. When all the potatoes were no longer...
When the potatoes became potatoes?
When the potatoes became no-nos.
Oh, no.
Then no more. They had to flee. They had to settle. When they started coming to the United States, America.
Wait, so they left where? Ireland? Mm-hmm. They left Ireland because the potatoes were gone?
I think it's because of the potato famine. I'm pretty sure. Sure.
I've never heard of the potato famine. I did not know potatoes were a part of this.
Their harvest was, didn't have enough to eat.
So they came to America?
Mm-hmm.
That was a bad decision.
Yeah.
Ignore that. Keep going.
But even before they settled, I believe America started using some of the traditions. They started doing, like the Pope, this wasn't.
Oh, wait. We should have said at the beginning of this episode.
We're back inside.
We tried to do it outside. It's raining. It's cold. It's windy. There's absolutely no way we could have recorded outside. We wanted to so bad, but...
It's an awesome fall night, but there's no... First of all, tonight's a new moon. Last time we recorded, I believe it's full moon.
It was.
It's a new moon tonight, so there is no moon. There is no light in the sky.
It's dark. It's dank.
And there's too much wind to have a fire it's wet out there.
The entire time it would just be like the mics were blowing. And
it's amazing spooky weather, but we can't record out there.
So we're back inside with the kids and the dogs and the husbands and the noises, so...
Yeah, but we do have extra kids in the house tonight too. My daughter has a friend over, but we're doing our best, so bear with us. We are currently in our recording area, closed up with candles, still being spooky bitches, because we can
the
adjust.
best of it.
Yeah.
So if you think you hear something in the background, no, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
Continue with that. I'm sorry.
So actually, like the Pope designated time to honor, the saints, the Catholic saints, and they had All Saints Day, which that was brought to America in like the 1900s, and they would they would also do like bonfires, and I'm not really too sure on other like festivities, but I know they'd honor the saints, and then the day before All Hallows Eve was more of to honor the dead and like past loved ones and stuff like that.
Was that All Souls Day?
All Souls Day, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, I'm losing my voice. But when the Irish settled in America, they kind of incorporated a little more of their stuff. And then they kind of turned it into Halloween over the years. So I believe I read that the first large like Halloween celebration was 1921. I want to say. But then like trick-or-treating and stuff, like what we call trick-or-treating didn't start until...
Yeah, I actually did trick-or-treating. I did the whole history of trick-or-treat, and it essentially started in the 20s, but like what we call trick-or-treating now today started in like the 50s. There was a different version of it. We'll get into that whenever you're done. But yeah.
Yeah, and there's like all different cultures and countries. Everybody does different things. Like in the Netherlands in November, it's November 11th, I believe, 11/11. They have what they call St. Martin's Day, and they would have kids go around.
That's their Halloween?
Yeah, it's like, I think they probably, a lot of them still celebrate Halloween, but they have a special day of their own where it's
and
like...
they don't necessarily call it Halloween?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. I don't think they do. I think some places don't call it Halloween. Yeah. They call it something else.
There's
like
all
you said,
kinds
Martin's
of names
Day
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one is actually in like November, but they have kids go around from house to house like singing or like saying poems and things like that. And they carry little lanterns around that they've like made out of, I want to say it was like beets or something.
What is it with people carving some beets?
That's another thing the Irish brought over. We talked about before, but with the jack-o'-lanterns and all that and all of those. And then, the bonfires and the festivals and the harvest, the feasts and all, that was all from the Celtic culture. But then you've got, in Mexico, you've got Dia de los Muertos, and you've got...
That's the Day of the Dead.
Yes, the Day of the Dead, which is very similar, but I absolutely love all of that. I find it so interesting.
I do too.
And is it the Hacienda? Is that what they call their altars? Remember in Coco? Wasn't that what Coco, that movie, was about?
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
I think I watched that like twice. No, the kids watched it there for a while, but I don't...
I love that movie. I remember I think it was the Hacienda, I think is what they call their altar for their ancestors. I just remember
Hector.
Yes, that's a good movie. It's been a long time, but...
I need to watch it again with kids.
But they have their special, they're not only honoring the dead, but like life itself, like the life that they lived and the life, they're... Dia de los Muertos.
Isn't that when the spirits are allowed to cross over and visit the family that's living? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
A day where...
Day of the Dead, okay.
Where their loved ones
can... Is that Halloween?
It's the same. It's November 1st. So it's like the day after, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure November 1st.
I do not know why. Never mind. I'm not even going to say it because it's too embarrassing. Go ahead.
But on their altars, they'll leave they'll represent each of the elements. So they'll have a drink. They'll leave because they believe their ancestors can return to eat and drink and celebrate with them. So they'll leave for the element of water. They'll leave a drink, and for the element of earth, they'll leave dirt. Breads or food or maybe it's that too, but and then they always light the candles, not only for the element of fire, but the candle helps light the way so that the spirit of their loved ones can come back and know their way. But I just love the whole, you got the sugar skulls, and then another big thing with that is the monarch butterfly, and I think it's just a symbol of spirit and what's that noise?
Sounds like someone just started a Disney movie in the other room. That's what it sounds like. I don't know. Maybe they started Coco. How
Maybe.
crazy would
That
that
would
be?
be so weird.
I had a question and then I lost it whenever the Disney soundtrack started playing. So it's gone. So just keep
I
going.
think it was the sugar skulls and the monarch butterflies.
Isn't there something with marigolds?
Maybe. There might be. Marigolds are, well, in witchcraft, I use marigolds a lot for...
No,
so
with the Day of the Dead. I thought there was something
probably is.
significant about marigolds for like their
very
rituals.
well could, probably for like remembrance and
Maybe.
and honoring the dead and stuff like that. Marigolds are really, really popular in witchcraft stuff too. So I bet
feed,
that very well could. And the monarch butterfly, yeah, represents spirit or whatever, I think. So
Marigolds are also really good to feed your chickens.
oh, marigolds are one of my favorites. They're so like underrated.
They're so pretty.
They're great.
And they smell really good too.
And then you've got, did you know, I think it's the country of Jordan, Halloween's completely illegal. Like, not allowed at all.
Is that because of the pagan thing?
I guess. I don't know if it's a religious thing or if it's because it causes so much chaos. I don't know Jordan's, like,
What was
culture
that?
at all. Probably my leg rubbing up against
my
the
goodness.
table.
All these, we haven't done an inside thing in so
I know.
long, so all these new noises.
I feel
Okay.
so, like I have to behave.
I know. Outside, it was like more open, and you could bump and you could move.
Right? It's not such a big deal
I'm
because
so
all the
sorry.
noises, but it's so quiet.
I
in
hope
here.
you
It's
love our
awkward.
chaos and don't hate our chaos.
Awkward.
Okay.
But yeah, and there's some countries that have like specific rules on Halloween that where like you're not allowed to dress as a clown, but you can dress as anything else. Like things like that.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do people always think like? I mean, like I understand if someone's like fucking shit up, don't do that. But like,
Right. If it's causing so much chaos in the streets and people are getting like
right. But
start
if I
crime
want to
and
dress as a clown, I'm gonna dress as a clown.
right. And then there was one that was like you can't dress as a clown on a certain day or after a certain time or
Is
after
this
a
like a
certain
law?
age. It's like different places. They're like, yeah, I don't know if they're like actual laws, but I'm playing footsie on accident again. But okay, there's another around the same time. I believe it's the same days actually. The Ghost Festival, the Asian festival. It's not. It's in that's in July. It's like the 15th day of the 7th month. The Ghost Festival. And it's like China, Japan, Taiwan.
What do they do?
It's similar to Halloween. They honor their ancestors, they perform rituals, they pay respects to the wandering spirits, and they believe the gates are open for the other side during that time, and they have a bunch of like festivities and celebrations. And yeah, I think it's in July. I want to say 15th day of the 7th month, so that would be July.
I literally just had to count on my fingers for the
I know,
7th
right?
month.
I only think because our anniversary is in July, so I always remember
Ours is too,
7/21.
but that doesn't matter at all. I
That's
still
funny.
have to.
And then like the Philippines, they have, I may say this wrong, Undas, I believe is how they say it. But that is on October 31st. It goes on till November 2nd. So kind of like, it's kind of like the same thing as All Saints Day.
So for real, I thought like every country did the same thing,
I don't think so. I
And
think a
that's-
lot of countries celebrate Halloween.
just in a different way, form,
Yeah.
time,
And
date.
some of them probably do it the same way we do, but they probably just don't. Like,
So all of Halloween originated with the pagans then. Like it all
and
started
they brought it to
from the
America,
pagans.
is what it sounds like. Well, the Pope kind of did their own thing with the All Saints Day, the Catholic stuff, and then it just kind of came together.
See, I thought the pagans started it and the Catholics took it over.
I think they took the idea from them.
That's
and
what I
then
mean. That's
they
what I
made
meant.
it something else, quote, but it was the same thing pretty much.
Right. And so that's why people don't like Halloween.
A lot of
is because
Christians-
it originated as a pagan holiday.
Yeah, a lot of Christians are
That was
against
stolen.
Halloween
hold on,
still.
that was stolen from them.
Yeah, just like
But
a
we
lot of
don't like
holidays.
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can see my Vogue hands. You can understand. Anyway.
Yeah, a lot of people still to this day, I hear people say they don't like Halloween or they don't want their kids to celebrate it because it's evil and
It's the devil.
pagan. Yeah, because the pagan roots of it all. But the thing is, it was a good thing. It was to celebrate the harvest and the end of the summer and bringing the cold months and honoring the dead. And there's nothing now like the costumes and things like that were to ward off evil, to ward off the dark spirits.
I
and
have stuff on that later, yeah.
yeah, so it's like none of it. I mean, I'm sure there were some that did dark rituals and things. I know there are stories of like sacrifices made to like appease their gods and things like that. But like the most of Samhain is very like empowering because like I celebrate it as I guess I'd call pagan. I don't follow a specific religion, but I'd say I'm probably more pagan. I kind of work everything in together. I've talked about that before. I just follow my own path. But I love the pagan holidays. And I mean, it's all, for me, it's like your family time, nature stuff. I honor my ancestors. I go to the cemetery. I go to the cemetery. I got to cemetery.
I wish I had a good deep accent like that. I think they're beautiful. Like, I'm serious.
So today, I'm going to go out to the cemetery.
I wish I had it.
I've got a few family members that talk real.
Do you?
Yeah, and from where we're from, you don't hear. Well, you hear it sometimes, but I've got a few you would think are not even from here.
Those deep Southern
Mine comes
accents,
out sometimes.
Like, every time, like, the only time I hear them is literally on TikTok. But I'm like, oh my God, say it again.
It's so funny because you go a few hours north and you can really tell that there's no accent like that, and then you go a few hours south, and because being in the Midwest, you're kind of in the middle of it all.
Exactly.
So just a few hours of traveling. I've gone up north, and they're like, "Where are you from? Like Texas?" I'm like, no, like I'm not. I'm from the same
state as you think you.
You sound real Southern, but they're like,
they wouldn't sound Southern though.
No, like they were making fun of me.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I know, but they're like, "Where are you from?" I'm not really sure. I can't tell where you're from. I'm like, I'm from the same place you're from.
We're from here, honey.
Just a few hours south, I swear.
Okay, that was a total left turn again. We do that so much. Okay, what were we even talking about?
I don't know.
What was that?
I think my teenager just made a growl.
That's the spirit of Christmas past.
But yeah, okay, so for me, it's all about, honoring my ancestors, divination, anything to do with the spirit world and working with spirit and things like that. And Samhain to me, like, represents like releasing and letting go and banishing anything that's no longer serving you, anything, kind of like with the full moon, it's like that strong, powerful energy of just like releasing everything from the year before that has held you back or that has held you down. And and it's all about, my dogs are crying. Because I think they need to go outside. Not my problem. There's plenty of people in this house right now.
But the problem is that they won't do a damn thing about it unless you go out there and tell them.
They're probably all like in their own little world, not paying attention. But we're very tuned in with the headphones, so we can hear everything.
Oh my goodness!
They're coming to my door because they know I'll take them out.
Okay, we gotta pause to let someone know about the dogs. We'll be back. Okay, we are now back. The dogs have been taken care of by the teenagers. So let's go.
So to me, it's essentially it's Halloween. It's the same thing, but there's so much more to it. The nature part of it all, and like the correspondences of just, there's pumpkins and there's apples and there's owls and crows and bats and all the things, but the nature part of it and working with spirit and all of that, it makes it so much more special to me. And like, I just love it. It's my favorite time. I mean, I do all my witchy stuff and all the things that are special to me, but then also the family part of it, the bonfires and cooking warm, comforting things and taking the kids out to dress up and trick-or-treat. And and the history of trick-or-treat's really interesting too.
That's where I come in. Hi. Trick-or-treat, smell my feet.
Trick-or-treat, smell my feet.
Give me something good to eat.
If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your underwear.
That is so rude. Okay, it began in Europe 2,000 years ago. Just like the first Halloween. But it was not called trick-or-treat at all. It was called souling.
Oh.
Like soul, like...
Does that have to do with All Souls Day?
Souling. Yes and no. No.
I didn't know if it was to keep the bad souls away with the costumes.
Poor children would go door to door.
Oh.
Begging for food and money.
Oh, that's so different.
I know, on Samhain. Like, on Samhain. Like, that is when they would do it. Because, like, people were more giving that day.
I didn't know that.
Yes, they would go beg. In exchange, the children would pray for the souls of their dead loved ones. So, like, say, ding dong, please. Yeah. And they would pray for the souls of their dead loved ones. Yes, that's what trick-or-treat, that is actually how it started. Isn't that?
Well, it's sad, but also gives it so much more meaning.
Yeah. This was a time that people believed that the dead roamed the earth.
Right.
The dead were with us, and prayer could save their souls. Like, put them where they needed to go, heaven, hell, wherever they meant to go.
Thinking about that Jewel song, Who Will Save Your Soul? LaJewel. It's a good song.
Oh, that is a good song. I have a chicken named
I'm
Jewel.
about to start
Anyway,
singing, but I won't.
we can't do that. By the 19th century, the Catholic Church took this on holiday, like you said.
Yeah.
And they changed it to All Hallows Eve and All Souls Day.
Yeah.
Okay? Instead of promising prayer, they started singing, telling jokes, like you said, staging performances on their doorsteps. Like the little
similar
kids,
to the thing in the Netherlands.
yeah,
then.
like the little kids would. That was a door. The little kids would go and do a little jiggy jig on the doorstep. Single women started performing tricks on All Hallows Eve. Not like what you think, though. Like, they weren't, like, out doing the tricks in the street.
Check me out. Look what I can do.
But listen, it's witchcraft.
Look what I can
They
do.
literally would do witchcraft, but it wasn't allowed to be called witchcraft anymore.
Those kind of tricks.
Those kind of tricks. They would do it in hopes to discover who their future husband would be.
Oh, like fortune-telling type stuff.
They would throw apple peels and eggshells into a bowl, stir it up, and try to find their initials, their future husband's initials in it.
That's divination, baby.
Yeah. Another one is they would look into a mirror with only a candlelight. They would scry and hope to see their future husband's face.
Wow, because they felt like information was more like clear.
Yes, that they felt like the veil was thinner.
Yeah,
it's a soul day, so yeah.
Yeah.
For the children, that was just a little side quest about the women. We're back to children. Women and children only.
Tricks and treats. Is that why they call it trick or treat? Because the women would do tricks and the kids would get treats?
Ding, ding, ding.
How did I never know this?
I don't know. But it didn't get called that till way later. They handed out nuts, fruits, and apples to children. No candy. There was no candy. It was never...
Probably how it should be.
Like, seriously. Like when the kids would...
Here's a potato.
They don't have those in Ireland.
Right, it would have been really good for the Irish back then.
Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, there was no candy. It was... They would literally do their little jig on the porch and they'd give them a nut.
Okay.
Good job.
Here's payment for your beautiful dance.
By the 20th century, the beginning of the 20th century, Halloween actually turned into complete mischief.
Oh.
There was no more little kids going around dancing. This was also the time of the Great Depression.
Like the Purge.
By the time the Great Depression had come, like it got worse every year.
Okay.
It was actual vandalism. Like people would lock their children in the house on Halloween.
Yeah,
because,
like the Purge.
Kind of. In the 1920s.
It's fucking Halloween. Get your kids. Get your bitches.
In 1920s, souling was then replaced with something called Pranking Day.
Oh.
Which was
kind of like
Halloween.
April Fool's, but worse.
Over the next decade, when the Great Depression came full force, it turned into full violence. Actual violence. People would overturn cars. They would trash houses. They would assault people.
Oh my God.
It was really, really bad. The community leaders had enough and insisted they flip-flop the day into no more violence. Let's plan parades. Let's plan parties for families. Let's get everyone's family.
Yeah, positivity.
Let's get everyone's families back out in the streets versus the crime and all of that stuff, because this is ridiculous. This used to be a fun day for kids and women, apparently. And
that's how more kids came about.
Yeah. So they did. They got it all changed.
Yeah.
They organized parades, Halloween parties, all of anything they could possibly think of, like the apple dunking contest, and just like they would make it like a big community.
Pumpkin carving.
Exactly. They also created haunted houses around this time because that was mischief.
Yeah, but controlled chaos.
You would get your adrenaline from a haunted house versus overturning a car.
Right.
You also got to think, we're in the Great Depression right now. This is not 2023, so it's a lot different, because nowadays people would be like, the fuck?
Right.
But back then...
100 years ago.
Exactly. Like, make the creepiest haunted house you can for that time.
Right.
And people...
It's entertainment
and it worked.
and it's chaos. It's enough to give them a little...
Really, really worked. So, there is a theory, and I kind of believe it. Modern day trick-or-treat, like today, emerged as a way to bring order to the chaos from back then.
Yeah.
So, we were safe. Kids were safe to go out again and all of that stuff. So...
Because when you think about Halloween and trick-or-treat, you think about kids. Because kids are dressing up.
It's like a big part
and
of kids.
Why the whole rule of you can't do it over a certain age?
Bullshit.
I find that so... I know I get it, because you don't want a bunch of teenagers and rowdy-ass, but they're going to be out doing stuff anyway, so why not let them go around and get candy?
Exactly. Someone knocked on my door and said trick-or-treat, and they were... Right? Shit, if they were 50, I'd give them a piece of candy. You got the balls to knock on my door and say trick-or-treat. I'm giving you some candy.
Exactly.
Yeah. By the 1950s, candy manufacturers realized, hey, we could really profit on this. So that is
consumerism.
That is when candy became such a big thing.
Yeah.
Like it was there before it was available, but they also decided to make it extremely cheap.
Yeah.
So people could afford to buy the candy because they would buy so much of it.
Yeah.
So there's our Halloween. That's when it became...
And all of our dental problems and diabetes.
Diabetes. Now the costumes.
Yeah.
Halloween costumes. Why do we dress in costumes?
To scare the evil away.
Kind of.
That's what I always thought.
The medieval tradition called it guising.
Oh.
That's why we dressed up. They would disguise themselves to blend in with the dead on Samhain.
Oh,
To blend in with them. They did this so the ghosts would not taunt them, follow them, or bother them as they walked with them in the streets.
Cool.
Doing their souling. That's why they dressed up.
Kind of like in Walking Dead when they rub the zombie stuff all over them to blend in.
Exactly. I never understood why they only did that once.
They did it again.
Okay, well, I stopped after season 3. So
they started doing it again.
Okay, when sewing... No, one more time. It's fine, we're fine.
Souling on sewing? Souling on sewing.
Listen, I said that right every time.
Yeah.
The sawing.
I think so, yeah.
I have. I'm proud of myself. You don't understand how hard that was. When souling turned into All Hallows Eve.
It's Samhain. It's spelled, for those of you that don't know a lot about Samhain, it's spelled Samhain.
But it's pronounced Samhain.
Very strange, it is. But that's how, I guess, how the Irish pronounce it.
Salmon, and she called it Samhain. Tomato. Okay, when souling.
Same difference.
We're going back to souling.
Okay.
The
souling. Souling.
That was such a long period to get that out. Oh my God. When it turned into All Hallows Eve, people began dressing as angels, saints, and devils. Those were the main...
to go with the theme.
Those were the main things. By the beginning of the 20th century, it was all about pop culture.
Oh, yeah.
It was about the vampires, the werewolves, everything. All the shows were coming out. All the spooky dooky, the vampires and everything. Spooky dooky. And here's your fun fact. Today, actually it was from last year because this year we don't have our grand total yet. Americans spent $3.2 billion on Halloween costumes.
A year? Per year?
That was last year's total. That was for 2022.
Holy dog shit.
$3.2 billion motherfucking dollars. Just on costumes.
That's not even counting candy and...
$9 million for everything.
Wow. 9 million?
No, I'm sorry.
Billion?
9 billion.
Okay.
We're in the billions. I said million. My bad, I got excited.
Imagine what we could do if we all did homemade costumes and gave out just whatever's in our fridge. We could
collapse the system.
Right?
We're going to die now. I said it.
Consumerism. I have many years ran out of candy early and given just whatever I had laying around. You get a fruit snack. You get a pack of...
I did...
Whatever.
I think it was when I
applesauce.
In another town. I gave out oatmeal cream pies because I had 5 boxes of them for some reason.
Yeah. People love that shit.
I know. That's the good house sauce.
Yes. I'm about to, this year I'm about to not buy candy and just throw all the random extra snacks that my kids haven't eaten into a bowl.
Cream corn I've had since 1994.
Here's a pack of ramen that expired last year.
Yeah. That'd be the best gifts though.
Right? I would that would be fun.
That would be fun.
That would be so fun. My kids would be like, look what I got, a box of granola bars.
You know me. There's a show where they do that. He goes around the house and finds the stuff. It's like a movie.
I don't know, but I love me some treasure hunts.
Gosh. He gives them a stapler and...
Yeah, I remember. What was that in? What was that? I can't remember.
Oh my gosh, it's going to drive you crazy.
We'll think it'll come to us randomly. Because I know what you're talking about.
Whoever's listening will be like, "Is this?" Oh my gosh.
You dumb bitches.
Okay, so that's all I had on that. We spend way too much fucking money on Halloween, but I love Halloween, so...
Right.
But I didn't spend $9 million billion.
I think every year I do buy candy, which we only get about 30 trick-or-treaters. I buy some for my kids, and I get good stuff because...
Don't they trick-or-treat?
They do. Well, kinda. We do half the night trick-or-treating, half the night bonfire at home, have the family over, pass out candy to other kids. So I buy enough for my kids too. Even because I fucking like chocolate, okay? I used to really like this.
Listen, we do the full force trick-or-treat, and we have enough candy to last us until Valentine's Day.
Oh, wow.
And that's all of us eating a handful every few days.
Yeah. See, I don't go crazy. I'll get a couple bags of good stuff and then some little things suckers and stuff to go with. And each kid will get a nice fun-sized candy bar and I don't know, a sucker and I don't go crazy. Or I'll make up
Right.
little treat bags because sometimes we don't have a lot of kids.
You are so fucking precious.
I love this shit. I love
The fact
class
that you
treat
have
bags
time
and
to
stuff.
make up
I
treat
don't.
bags.
I will stay up till 2 a.m. sometimes because I love
So
it
can
so
I
much.
pay you to make treat bags for like my kids' classes?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Because I don't have the time or energy to do
Absolutely.
that. Right on your.
I don't have it either. I don't have the time or energy, but I
You
just
do it all the time.
I make it.
I'm pretty sure you've made me Halloween treat bags
Yes,
every year.
I have.
So
I have. I make them
love
for
you.
everybody. It's something like I will literally not sleep to make sure it gets done because I love them so fucking much.
I don't have it in me.
And my kids do. Like my kids like the class things, so they'll help me. Like we do an assembly line. We'll sit at the table and each one has a job.
That is fucking precious. My kids need to get on your kids' bandwagon, dude.
So I say the consumerism, but I'm just as bad. I buy, and every year I buy a couple new
But
decorations.
you're not, because have you not seen the TikToks where we have 7 of the 12-foot skeletons in our front
yeah,
yard?
that's true. My stuff's mostly like hand-me-down Dollar Tree Goodwill stuff.
Exactly.
But I love it all. And my kids' costumes, one made hers herself, threw
Mm-hmm.
some random shit together. My little one's wearing your kid's old costume.
Yes.
And then the other one I got off Amazon for like $20. So I did okay there this year. I have
All I
spent
got
in the years
was
past.
my youngest costume. My middle one, we just kind of threw it together.
Yeah, those are the
And
best
then-
costumes.
But my oldest, she's making her own. She's just doing some stuff with friends for school or something. I don't.
Yeah,
she's not
that's what my
trick-or-treating
oldest
because
is
she's
too.
16. But yeah, so I
Yeah.
didn't spend that much.
But
Just
looking
one.
back, like my kids, like the best costumes we did over the years, like
are the ones you made.
oh my god, yeah, I love it.
It's always how it is.
But yeah, I love everything about Halloween. We just
Halloween, good time.
it gets so sad when it's over. It's almost like a big letdown.
It's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like October 31st, yay, world, and the next day it's like literally Christmas.
yeah,
It's Christmas.
yep.
It doesn't make any. I don't.
There's no in between.
It's
like
one of those time.
there's no
things.
Thanksgiving. There's no November.
It's a
just
time thing.
Excuse me.
Thanksgiving is out the motherfucking window.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Nobody. We don't celebrate that. We don't talk about. Well, I guess we do talk about it, but it's just.
Yeah,
That's a whole
we used to have all the family together before COVID. We did big Thanksgiving dinners, but now since COVID, well, we got sick so many Thanksgivings we weren't able to. I used to host a lot, and we just, I don't know, we just kind of drifted away. Like all my grandparents are gone now, so it's like, I don't know the reasons we did it all. Like we still like seeing everybody, but it is so expensive to host now.
Oh my gosh.
I used to host for like all the family and having 40 people, and it was expensive then. Now I don't think I could afford it. I don't think I could.
I don't think most people can afford it.
Yeah. And
Okay, we just turned into Thanksgiving. This is supposed to be all about the Halloween.
well, Halloween, same thing. I host big bonfires. I make big pots of chili, sloppy joes, hot cocoa, apple cider. I do all the things. I bake. And this year I'm like nervous. Like it costs way more than it used to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure our consumer come on, what? The fuck?
Did you just have a stroke?
I think I did. Our consumerism numbers are way up this year because everything is so fucking high.
Yeah.
but
Okay. So last year was 9 million. Billion. Why the fuck can't I get that right? Son of a bitch. Okay.
Whatever, it's all too much.
billion doll hairs last year. So this year, let's try to remember in a couple months to look it
Yeah.
up and see. I guarantee you it tops at least 12 to 13 just
yeah.
because of how fucking expensive everything is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like my one child Halloween costume I bought was like $50 some for one fucking costume.
I got lucky with ours, but yeah, stuff is crazy.
And it's because I got it from a Halloween costume site because
Oh, yeah.
what she wanted was not something I could make and not something I could find anywhere else. So
I tried to piece her. Okay, so my 11-year-old's going as Velma from Scooby Doo, which I find so wholesome because that's not something most kids think about. Like,
right.
and she just doesn't care to fit in. She's like, I think she's cute.
She should take my puppy with her.
See, but one of our dogs looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
Bo,
okay.
he's got like the light color, and he's got the
Yeah.
blue collar. He looks like, she's like, can I take him with me trick-or-treating? I'm like, I don't know how people would, like, he's a good dog, but I don't know how people would react to this big dog going around with her.
Take my puppy.
But, yeah.
Get a collar that
She's
Scooby.
getting so big now, she might be about as big as him.
No, she's not that big yet.
But I know, she's like, I want to, it's part of my thing. I want to, but she looks so cute. We're going to piece it all together, but I could not find a red skirt anywhere. I looked on eBay. I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I looked at
Because
Goodwill.
that shit's vintage.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, I had to buy the costume, but it's cute. She's going to look cute, so.
Yeah. Okay, so that kind of turned into a kid's.
Yeah. But our Halloween is very centered around our kids, so.
Yeah, true. Okay, so once again, happy
Halloween, happy Samhain,
Halloween,
happy
salmon,
All Souls Day, All Hallows Eve, All Saints Day, whatever you want to call
whatever
it.
you celebrate. Happy.
Dia de los Muertos.
You say that so beautifully.
I think I might have been a Spanish-speaking person in my past life.
I'm not gonna say what I think I was because scared. Anyway, okay. If you need to contact us, you can do so at onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com. Goodbye.
Adios.
Amigos. Happy Halloween.